Good morning, all of you. See, I'm Pradeep Singh, I'm Gurukul coordinator, and I'll be teaching you physics. So, first thing which I'm going to teach you is how to study. I'll not be starting with any chapter, I'll be starting with how to study. Padna kaise? But please try to understand carefully. One thing is, tell me one thing, and frankly, how many of you like to cram instead of understanding? Okay, there is one student out of 50. That is, all others like to understand instead of cramming. Is it true? Yes, sir. Okay. Tell me one thing. How many of you are actually understanding the things instead of cramming? Okay, all except one. Okay, tell me. I'll try to exactly draw a line between understanding and cramming, and you have to draw that line, and you have to exactly abide by that. You have to exactly follow that. Now tell me one thing. How many of you know anything raised to the power 0 is 1? Okay, all of you know. Why is it so? How many of you know this? No one. Like 2 square, you can easily feel 2 to the power 2. 2 into 2 is 4. We'll take 2 times, and what will we get? 4. Is it clear? 3 square, 3 into 3. We'll take 3 times. 3, and again 3. 3, 3, 6 and 3, 9. 3 square is 9, we can feel. But 3 to the power 0 is 1. We are not able to feel it. Exactly what we did in class 7th or 8th when teacher taught us, we crammed this. And exactly, your problem was, teacher used to say, anything raised to the power 0 is 1. Then teacher used to ask, like, see, 2 to the power 0 is 1. 3 to the power 0, 1. 4 to the power 0, 1. Is it clear to everyone? Yes, you used to say yes. But did you understand? Teacher used to ask. Exactly, teacher had to say properly, the proper word could be, did you cram it? Exactly, because we don't know why is it so. Anything raised to the power 0 is 1. We know this, but we don't know why is it so. Is that clear? Okay, tell me one thing. Sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. Sine 60 is good. Sine 90 is 1. So it means you're knowing what is the value of sine 0, sine 38, sine 60, sine 90. But from where we got these values? How can we develop these values? What is sine 39? Can you calculate the value? Is there anyone who can feel that value of sine theta should increase, like 1.5, root 3 by 2, 0.85 approximately, and 1. That is, sine theta is increasing. How many of you can feel it? That is, how many of you know exactly trigonometric function sine? Is that clear? So the thing is, the problem was, you were getting knowledge, but you were not knowing the reason why. And when the reason why is not clear, it means you were cramming. Like, okay, tell me definition of osmosis. Who all know the definition of osmosis? Okay, there are many students. Okay, tell me. What's your name? Okay, tell me.
So when there is a shifting of solution.
When there is a shifting of solution. Aqueous solution.
From the region of its higher concentration to lower concentration.
Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else? Okay, Riti, tell me.
So the movement of solution from
higher concentration to lower concentration. So exactly what is the problem? You are approximately 10 pointers from ISC background, then you are in here, you all got 90% and above. So what is the problem? Why you don't remember osmosis which was taught to you in class 9? Exactly, you crammed that. Or if some of these students are knowing, then they are confused whether it was from lower to higher concentration or from higher to lower. So the problem is, we were not knowing how the movement is taking place. Exactly, the definition is, there can be different words to express the same. Like the thing which happens is, like if we drop a kishmish into water, then what happens? It swells up. That is, it absorbs water. It absorbs water. Now water is flowing from lower concentration where solute is lesser in amount to a region in which concentration of solute is more. From lower concentration of solute to higher concentration of solute. From lower concentration to higher concentration. So exactly movement of solvent particle from lower concentration to higher concentration region through semi-permeable membrane. But exactly what happens is, someone was saying solute, someone was saying solution, someone was saying solvent. The problem was, we were not knowing how movement is taking place. Okay, is there anyone who can tell me why this movement is taking place? Yes, Trishant. Why this movement takes place? Why solvent particles move from lower to higher concentration region? Okay, to equalize the concentration. Now please try to understand. Equalize the concentration. He told me to equalize the concentration. Like suppose we have a U-tube in which we have a semi-permeable membrane. Now over here, this is lower concentration side. It means both the sides we have a solution, and this is lower concentration sides. Lower concentration side, it means solute particles are lesser in number, and this is higher concentration side. This is higher. Solute particles are more in number. Solute particles are more in number. Now, he's saying that solvent particles will move from this to this region so as the concentration may equalize. Equalize the concentration. Because Gandhiji also said, barabari honi chahiye. But water molecule will think that I have to move from this region to this region, because in this region water molecules are lesser in number in comparison to solute. So I have to move from this to this region. Will it be like this? I think so. So exactly how the things are taking place, we are not knowing. And if the answers were given, like to equalize the concentration, that will like, I think I cannot digest those answers. Now better please try to understand. If I have to explain you anything which I am writing, that is not difficult. But exactly the thing is, there are many, there are infinite things lying. Till class 10th, we were exactly cramming, which we were calling like understanding. Like teacher used to explain osmosis. But osmosis movement of solvent particles from lower to higher concentration region through semi-permeable membrane. How many of you understood? Now some of you used to say that we understood, but some of these students used to say that they don't used to raise their hand. Then teacher used to repeat it again. It is very simple. Osmosis is movement of solvent particle. Osmosis is movement of solvent particle from lower to higher concentration region through semi-permeable membrane. How many of you understood? Now some of these students, more number of students used to raise their hand. Again teacher used to say the same. Osmosis is movement of solvent particles. Solvent particles move from lower to higher concentration region through semi-permeable membrane. Through semi-permeable membrane. Is it clear? Now if some of these students used to say, those backbenchers, we didn't understand, then teacher used to say, but it's very simple. Solvent particle na lower se higher concentration side ho ja raha hai through semi-permeable membrane. Is it clear? Kishmish phool jati hai. Kishmish swells up. That is, water goes inside from lower to higher concentration region. But again the question was there. Why the movement is taking place? I cannot explain you completely, but some of the part I can explain you. I'll tell you one thing. Beta, please. Hello. Gaurav. Now, beta, please try to understand. Now, what is happening is, I think you would have taken bath in winters. You all. How many have taken bath in winters? Okay. There are some of students left. Okay. That's not a good thing. Okay. I'll just tell you one thing. When we boil water, what happens is random motion. I think you all can feel their random motion increases as we heat the water. As we heat water, random motion increases. So exactly there is random motion when the temperature is like 20 or 30 degrees centigrade, but we cannot feel it from naked eye. But there is Brownian motion taking place. Now what happens is, what is meant by the semi-permeable membrane? First thing which you should know about the semi-permeable membrane, like steel. If you pour tea and with some particles are there, then particles will stay in the steel and that liquid will flow. That is, semi-permeable membrane have got holes like that. But that holes can stop these solute particles, but will allow solvent particles. But will allow solvent particles to pass through them. Is it clear? Now, what these solutes will do? These solutes, like I'll tell you just one thing. See, like suppose this is a semi-permeable membrane in which we have 1, 2, 3 holes. Now, what these solute particles will do? They will neither go and nor will allow solvent to go. They will create blockage. Is it clear? So from this side, if suppose one hole is blocked because less number of solute particles are there from this side, more number of solute particles are there, so more holes will be blocked. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So solvent can pass from one hole, but from this side, solvent can pass from two holes. So exactly flow is from lower concentration to higher concentration. So flow should be from, net flow should be from lower to higher. Exactly. If suppose the question comes, they may ask you, solvent particle do move from higher to lower concentration? Yes, they do move, but net flow is from lower to higher. Because from this side, only one hole, two holes were blocked. From one hole, solvent can come in. From this side, one hole was blocked, and from two holes, solvent can go to this side. That is, movement is both these sides, but net movement is from lower to higher concentration. But net movement is from lower to higher concentration region. Is it clear?
Yes.
How many of you understood? Haath pair khade karo bhai. Good. Is it clear or not? Is it clear? Okay. This was osmosis. Exactly, this was not the complete cause. I just told you which you can understand. Okay, now about sine theta. I can explain you anything, but the problem is you should know that are you understanding of cramming? Like you used to multiply, and what was the way of multiplying? Like suppose you have to multiply 123 by 27. And how you used to multiply? 7 3s are 21, 1, 2, 7 2s are 14, and 2 16, 6, 1, 7 2s are 7 and 1, 8. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. Now you used to add. But why putting this cross? And like this, there were many things. Like what is the condition when a number is divisible by 2? Is there anyone who can answer me? What is the condition when the number is divisible by 2? Okay, good. Tell me.
Last digit should be an even number.
Last digit should be an even number, like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. And what is the condition when a number is divisible by 4?
Last two digits should be divisible by 4.
Last two digits, like the number is 1, 2, 4, 4. Like 44 is divisible, then the number is divisible. Like the number is 7, 9, 3, 6. Now 4 9s are 36. This is divisible, therefore the number is divisible. But why is it so? When last two numbers are divisible, then the number is divisible by 4. But why is it so? Why it happens? Then if you'll be knowing this thing, then can you derive for the next things? Like what is the condition when a number is divisible by 3 or 7? What is the condition when a number is divisible by 3? Is there anyone who remembers? Parag? What is the condition when a number is divisible by 3?
The sum of digits should be divisible.
Yes. Like 1, 2, 1 and 2, 3, 3 and 4, 7, 7 and 4, 11. 11 is not divisible by 3, therefore this number is not divisible by 3. But if suppose the number is 1, 2, 4, 5, then it is 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4, 7, 7 and 5, 12. Now 12 is divisible by 3, therefore the number is divisible by 3. But again the question arises, were we knowing the answer? That why is it so? Why it happens if a sum of digits is divisible by 3, then the number should be divisible by 3. We don't know the answer. So the problem is, we were having knowledge, we were knowing the things, but we were not knowing why the things happen. Okay, today I will try to explain you some of the concepts. I'll start with sine theta. I'll start with sine. Okay, just write on your notebook sine. I'll be explaining you about sine theta. Okay. Because see, what will happen is you'll be in that habit. Now in your junior classes you crammed x plus y whole square, x square plus 2xy plus y square. X plus y whole cube, 3x square y. Good. X cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square plus y cube. Now in these classes you will be learning about x plus y to the power 4, x plus y to the power 5, and in general you will be learning about x plus y to the power n. And not this only, you will be learning for like x plus y plus z plus t to the power 20. Now the problem is, if you keep on cramming, then how many formulas can you cram? There are many formulas in class 11th and 12th, and if you keep on cramming, you cannot remember each and everything. Is that clear or not?
Yes.
Like, I can remember more than you because I have more experience. I have learned more. Like x plus y to the power 4, x to the power 4 plus 4x cube y plus 6x square y square plus 4xy cube plus y to the power 4. But the problem is, how many formulas can we learn? Is it clear or not? Okay, better please try to understand. Today I will be explaining you about sine theta. Now sine theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Now this is a very beautiful circle of radius 1 of blue color. This is beautiful circle of radius 1 of blue color. Okay, now suppose this base is B and perpendicular is P. Now what will be the coordinates of this point?
B comma
B. Good. And radius is? 1. Better please try to understand. Sine theta. Now what is sine theta? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. This is a circle of radius 1. So radius or hypotenuse over here is 1. Okay, tell me, what is sine theta? P upon 1. So I can directly say it's P. So sine theta is y coordinate. Sine theta is y coordinate. That is, if I will rotate a rod of length 1, if I will rotate a rod of length 1, that angle theta, if now I have tilted it by angle theta, now sine theta is the height of the tip. Y coordinate, sine theta is the height of the